Welcome to Unlimited Power. My name is D-Rod, and we are streaming some Young Han Vigilance tonight. It is Tuesday, where it's the week before PAX Prime, PAX West, where there will be another event hosted by some locals for Star Wars Unlimited. Another chance for people to get the collector's convention boxes. And I'm doing a little bit of prep for it. Am I going to take Young Han to this event? Probably not. Young Han is a popular deck. It's definitely a fun deck, but it's not the one I want to take to their big constructed tournament. Kind of excited for this event. I'm a big fan of PAX, but I've gone several times living in the Northwest, so I kind of know what to expect. But I'm more excited about just like the prizes being given. It's first place for a case. Second and third place, I believe, get a half a case each. And then the rest is everyone, like I think 4th and 5th get a box, and then the last 4 all split boxes in half. So it should be a fun event. We'll see how it goes. I'll do what I can as far as getting some updates. I believe they are going to be streaming it, so hopefully I can make some top tables. But before that, let's take a look at what I'm playing here. So Young Han Vigilance, no different than what you've seen. A lot of builds out there, a couple of changes. 3 Force Throws, 3 Restored ARCs, Green Squadron A-Wing, Sabine Wren, Yoda, all in the 3 spot. 2 Concord Dawn Interceptors, 3 Cassians, 2 Vigilance, 3 K2SOs, a Fel the Dragon, 3 Pillages, 3 Rays, 3 Damerons, 3 Obi-Wans, 1 Rivals Fall, couple of Wreckers, 3 Lukes, 2 Redemptions, 2 Chewies, and 2 Dragons. No sideboard for this list. You can make some guesses here, but I would tell you it's just a little bit more control, or you can triple up on some of your 2-drop units. This deck is a solid mid-range deck. It can kind of go wherever you need it to, depending on how you want to play it. If you want to play a little aggressive, go for it. You want to go that mid-range, do it. Can it go the late game? A little bit. Where it's going to struggle against control decks is going to be things like Palpatine. Palpatine green, Palpatine blue especially can really hold off Young Han, because Young Han can put itself in a position where it's really easy for Palpatine to steal one of their best units with the Palpatine deployability. But that's enough chatting. This is the deck again we are trying out tonight. Some Young Han. I got my buddy Blair out of the Oklahoma area helping me today. Let's go ahead and take a look at his deck, what he's playing here on the table. All right, so he is rocking some Cad Bane red here. Cad Bane Tarkin Town's pretty great. We're going to see how that goes for us. Somewhere we have an initiative token. Somewhere it exists, but I can't find it, so we're going to take this small initiative token, and we will use that for now. If I do a quick check. Oh, boom. There it is. Got it. Ready. Okay. All right, Blair, let's see who goes first. I got 3. All right, that sounds like it's you. Do you mind, let's see, bringing up your right side of your mat just a little bit more? There you go. Yeah, perfect. Yes, it is. Thank you, sir. All right, so Young Han here versus Cad Bane. I don't have the initiative. Caden Rigby showing up. How's it going? Young Han Blue is your favorite leader to play with, but I only have 2 Lukes. I'm afraid to run it competitively. Yeah, no, I think you want the 3 Lukes, right? Like, Luke adds so much to the deck. You can make some adjustments kind of without it. Like if you want to go, like maybe you want to play a little bit more defensively, throw maybe a Mando and just have a 4th in the 6th slot with the defender just to buy you time. But no, 3 Lukes definitely make the difference here. So what did I draw on my first 6? Force Throw, Sabine Wren, Double Obi-Wan, Wrecker, and K2SO. I don't mind any of those. Against Cad Bane, we're going to be dealing with a lot of Underworld units. If you're unfamiliar with Underworld, or Cad Bane, sorry, when he plays an Underworld card, he will exhaust himself, and he will deal or he can make me choose to deal 1 damage to a unit I have on the board. So it's definitely a ability I enjoy a lot. I loved it in Sealed. I'm going to put down one of these Obi-Wans, and I think I'm going to put down a Force Throw for now. So I like Cad Bane. Tarkin Town's going to be difficult because I'm going to be damaging my own units, so we're going to deal with that. But let's get this going. So Blair wants me to go ahead and go first. All right, I'm going to pay 2 for Sabine Wren. So we won't use the ability here for Sabine. We definitely just want to go ahead and get her in play. No point in damaging her. Here comes Dr. Evazan. 1 damage to a unit. I control because he plays Underworld. Take initiative. Now, Evazan does have the ability, when he's defeated, I can ready a certain amount of resources, but he is a little hard there. He's a 3/3 with a shield, so we're going to have to get rid of that. Let's draw 2 cards. We drew Pillage and a Redemption. I'm going to go ahead and drop the Redemption for now. We have 2 of those in deck. We're not going to get to turn 7 anytime soon. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. We can play a K2SO damaged right now, which I definitely don't think I mind. But we also got to get rid of Dr. Evazan's bounty, so let's do that. I'll swing into... I'll swing into Evazan. We'll damage him with the on-attack ability, and then we'll hit him for 2 with Sabine's stats. So we get the shield off Evazan. He has 2 damage. We're not going to be able to damage him this turn to finish him off. So I'm going to take 3 from Evazan. Now here's the question. We could run K2SO, put him out early. He could kill him with Tarkin Town and we'll get a little bit more damage on the base. I don't mind it, just because it's something that may work in our favor. Let's try it. This is the point of tonight, right? You're trying out things, you're playtesting some stuff. Let's do it. All right, I'm going to use Han Solo's ability, and we're going to put out K2SO, and I'll go ahead and put the damage on him, so he has 2 damage on him already. So he should have about 4 cards left in hand. If he wants to use Tarkin Town on K2SO, I'll probably make him get rid of a card, just because I am sitting with the Pillage, and can make him get rid of 2 more cards. Next turn. Since I really don't have anything to play next turn anyway, so... Okay, there it is. Let's have you discard a card of your choice from your hand. So we got rid of Tarkin Town, which I don't mind doing. We're only in turn 2, right? Second phase. Let's get rid of a card. We got rid of a Surprise Strike, so that's 3 extra damage I don't have to take anywhere. Feels good. So he should have only 3 cards remaining. He can play 2 more, or he can play anything, but he has 3 cards remaining, 3 resources remaining. I'm also 3 and 3. With Obi-Wan, Pillage, and Wrecker in hand. Oh, I'll take the initiative. I just realized it was me. Ugh. Let's see, what is he going to do? Boba Fett. A 3/5 Boba Fett. Now remember, Boba Fett wants to swing into exhausted units. So when he gets to swing into exhausted units, he can deal damage to them pretty quickly that way. But the exhausted unit has to have been in play for more than 1 phase. So he can't hit anything with that ability the first turn that it's out. We drew Rivals Fall and Yoda. We're gonna probably drop the Rivals Fall. We have a Yoda, which is good. We're at 4 resources. Next turn we can play Wrecker, get a little head. Let's play some hand disadvantage here and really get into his head. Let's limit what he can do. Yep. I don't want to pay 4 for pillage. I'll choose you to discard 2 cards from your hand. There goes Crafty Smuggler and Jabba the Hutt. Okay. 4 resources. What's coming out? Morning Guards. Oh, I hate that he has 6 damage there. Or 2 units available, but I can make it work. We can have some fun here. I'll take initiative. Here comes the damage. 6 more damage coming our way. It's going to take us to 9. 9 damage. Nice. Okay. So we got Wrecker in hand. We can have some fun. There's Fell the Dragon. There's the Chewbacca. Let's drop Fell. No, let's hold on to Fell. Wow. We can play 2 cards this turn using, by defeating Evazan, we're going to ready up our units. I think we gotta drop something. Let's drop Yoda. Because we could drop, yeah, we can do Fell the Dragon. And we can take care of, Boba, I guess. All right, 5 resources left. Okay, I'm gonna exhaust 5, play Han Solo for Wrecker. When played, I may defeat a friendly resource. If I do, deal 5 damage to a ground unit. I will defeat a resource. And we'll do 5 damage to Evazan. And I'll go ahead and use that ability, which is ready 10 resources, right? Up to 12, so I'll ready up 4. And yep, then it goes to you. So Wrecker is damaged but he is a 7/4 with Overwhelm. We're a little bit behind here, but I don't mind. We've taken out 3 cards out of his hand already. Here comes another one. Morning Guards, it's fine. Then he uses Cad Bane's ability to trigger the underground or underworld. I'll pay 4 for Fell the Dragon on Boba Fett, since Boba Fett has 5 health, right? Oh, 5 or more power. My bad. Nothing. I'll take initiative. Ooh, I should read my cards. That would have been a Yoda. So 7 more damage comes our way. Taking us up to 15. No, thank you. Guess we did this a little bit, not in the wrong way. Sabine and a Chewbacca. Let's drop one of these Chewbaccas, put us at 5 resources again. We do have an Obi-Wan that we can put out for that Sentinel ability, which I think will be good. Han Solo also comes out this turn, which I also think is going to be good. Let's see. We got the Overwhelm. 3/3. Yeah, let's do it. I'll swing Wrecker into one of the guards. Then 3 goes over because the Overwhelm. Get that damage in there. All right. Let's see what he does now before I put out Obi-Wan. Okay, puts me at 19 with that attack. No, all dangerous, all dangerous. We got 11 health remaining. Let's go. On ability for an Obi-Wan. Put him in there and play with Sentinel. Ooh. 2 base. That's going to put me from 19 all the way to 21. Dangerous, dangerous. And 2 to Obi-Wan. I'll deploy Han Solo. Caden, what are you liking about Han Solo Blue? Got everything but the third Luke, but what are you enjoying about it? All right, Obi-Wan dies. He puts 2 experience counters on another friendly unit, not a force unit. I will go ahead and swing into the Gamorrean guards for 5, and I'll take 4 back. I'll take initiative. Here comes Cad Bane. Yeah, and I'll just take initiative. Cad Bane has raid 2, so hit for 4, which I'm really surprised he's not going for that. 5 back, that's right. All right, I don't think I have any answers here. I think if we would have stayed, we drew a Crate Dragon and another Pillage. I think if we would have stayed with tempo and not done Wrecker early, we'd have a Chewbacca right now, which would be great. Instead, we're stuck. We're stuck. We're stuck. Tell the Dragon won't do anything in this situation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. I think that's it for us. Not an answer. You're at 21. He has 4 and 3, so 7 on board, plus another 4, 11. Yep, we're going to have to go to game 2. No answers in play. A Boba Fett and a Jabba the Hutt. Oof. Yeah, I was happy with my discarding. I wasn't happy that I recorded too early. I think I should have just kept up with tempo. Well, that's all right. Discard helped a lot. Caden, first time I played Han Blue was during pre-release, and being able to play Wookiee cards a turn early, enabling grit felt so powerful. I also love playing copies of Raid, heal the units with backup. Yeah, I think that's what makes it fun. It gives you a little bit of other things. You're moving faster. You can kind of play some cards in different ways that you may not see in say like a Ray Blue matchup. Just because you're moving quicker, right? So you get to do things that you normally wouldn't. Maybe your units don't stay alive, in play long enough. But with something like Ray to heal them, you're hoping that they stay in play a bit. So I think what is fun about Han Blue is it's a very, I don't want to say solitaire deck, but it's a deck that can you can play it out on tempo and make your opponent have to deal with it, right? If every turn you're putting out a unit that shouldn't be out, then you're forcing your opponent to make some tough decisions on how they want to deal with it. As long as you're keeping your cards coming to your hand and being able to play something every turn, you can have a pretty steady board get built up, because eventually your opponent runs out of units or they run out of events to deal with you. Control matchups, I guess, are always going to be the hard part, because they can just kind of hold off with like Super Laser Blast or something like that. So anyway, we are going to game 2. Game 1, I record too early. Maybe that is not the play. Let's find out. We're going to hold on to record this time for a sweeter spot. Also, got to get through those Gamorrean guards. Gamorrean guards with that 4 health makes it a little bit difficult there. But let's see what happens. Game 2 versus Cad Bane Red. Cad Bane Tarkintown. Let's draw my cards. 1, 2, 3. Double Lukes, Restored ARC, Poe Dameron, and a Vigilance. All we can play is a Restored ARC. I think we are going to mulligan. Yep, I'll mulligan. Let's do it. I want to see like something else a little early. Yoda would be fine. K2SO would be fine. One of the cards I really wanted in this deck, and still may go back to it, is Kanan. I really enjoy Kanan. He's a great 4-slot unit. Putting him out early can make a difference really against your opponent, especially when you're playing Sabines. Just because what if you discard 2 cards off the top that are really good, and you get some good healing in there. Kanan's probably the one I would look at the most, but it's hard to replace in that ground unit slot. You can do a little bit more in the ship unit if you want to make some cuts, but Kanan's definitely one of the characters I think more of a fanboy and enjoying the abilities. So all shuffled up, let's draw our 6 cards. Crate Dragon, K2SO, Cassian, Restored ARC, and Concord Dawn Interceptor. We drew 5. Ray is our 6. I like it. Let's put in Cassian in the smuggle, and we have 2 Crate Dragons. We're going to go ahead and get rid of this one because I don't think we're going to get there. Turn 1, we Restored ARC. Turn 2, we can K2SO. Turn 3, we can Ray early. You know what? Let's do it. We're not seeing many ships. I'm going to get rid of Concord Dawn Interceptor, and we'll see what happens. Okay. So I am all set. I'll play Restored ARC 170 to the Space Arena. Let's see, what does Blair have for us right now? Dr. Evazan. Here he comes. The doctor. Alright, I'll take initiative. Not my doctor of space or time. Oh, using it already. Arcwing defeated. Man, already gone. Arcwing dead. Rivals Fall is what we're going to draw, and a Sabine Wren. We're going to drop Rivals Fall right now. Kanan, I like Kanan and Blue Han as well. I've had his mill plus a pricey Vigilant help me win a couple control matchups, right? Yeah. Okay, so we got Dr. Evazan still sitting there with the shield. We have K2SO, but he's not going to do a whole lot. Let's put out... You know what? He doesn't have Tarkentown anymore, so... No, because he would just swing into K2SO. Maybe he wouldn't. That's a tough one. Let's just put out K2SO. Okay, I'll use Han's ability to put K2SO out a turn early. He'll take 2 damage. So we got a 4-2 in place. He has a 3-3 with shield. He can swing into K2SO, which I don't mind because he'll get rid of the shield. But I think he knows I will probably make him discard a card, and he may not want to do that. Oh, Bazine Natal, worse. Cat Bane ability triggers to deal 1 damage. He gets to discard a card from my hand, which is probably going to be Ray or Crate Dragon. So he may leave the Crate Dragon because it's not too big of a deal to him right now, but he knows it's going to get there. So probably the better move is to get rid of the Ray, which he chose Ray. He chose right. I'll draw a card to replace it. Poe Dameron. So we're still in that 5 slot next turn. I'll take initiative. And we are set. So Poe can come out next turn. And we'll see what happens. Okay. He attacks K2SO. I'll make you discard a card of your choice. Get a card out of his hand. We see another surprise strike. That's 3 damage. We're not going to take later. So I'm okay with it. He's going to pass. We drew Fell the Dragon. And another Crate Dragon. We got to drop something here. Is Fell the Dragon going to be good? His power needs to be high, and so far I haven't seen any units with power higher than 4. So let's get rid of Fell into the resource pile. We can play Poe this turn, which is a 6/6, and that is a tough one for him to swing into, so let's do it. It'll be tempting for him. He's going to want to do it, and it's fine if he does. So let's make it happen. I'm going to use Han's ability to put out Poe Dameron. He's not related to Bo Dameron, and he will take 2 damage. Bo Dameron, fun story, is a player Blair and I both met in the Dallas area during the old Star Wars Destiny days. And I still don't know if that name was real, but he swears it's real. Alright, Cad Bane ability deals additional damage to a unit of my choice, but with 1 unit in play, has to be Poe. I'll take initiative. We got the initiative. We're about to take 4 points of damage, or he's going to start swinging into stuff. Oh, you know what? I did that wrong. I should have just done things. Yep. Well, I'll untap. So I should have held because he may have been tempted. Now, what would I have played? Crate Dragon, but... I mean, not Crate Dragon. I would have played Sabine Wren. So nothing big, but it would have at least put the pressure on him of thinking what is in my hand. So that's on me. You know, part of a lot of card games is playing a little bit of head games, and there's nothing wrong with that, depending on the type of player you are or the type of deck you're playing. Because you don't, by playing a little bit of head games, you're not giving your opponent information, and that's what you really want to try to avoid. So if I didn't take initiative, he would have known I want him to swing into Poe, he would have avoided it, and I may have had Poe out next turn, or got to put out another body. Alright, this time we're going to put down one of the Crate Dragons. We have one more in hand. We're at 5 resources, so we can play Yoda and Sabine Wren. Let's go ahead and make that happen here. Let's go with Yoda first. So 3, 4... Actually, let's go... we can still do this. Pay 2. I'll pay 2 for Yoda using Han Solo's ability, and we'll damage him with 2. Let's get that Yoda out there. See if he'll draw a card. Yoda deals 2 damage to stuff, so I wouldn't mind just a little bit of damage on something and a card draw. Also allows me to get this K2SO out still with the 3, but we have to deploy Han Solo first, since Han's ability is already triggered as a leader, where we exhaust him. But when he's a unit, it's just taking an action to do it. 3 resources left, 3 cards in hand, leader about to be deployed this turn. What is Cad Bane going to do? He's going to swing for 4. Does he go for the base? Does he go for Yoda? He goes for Yoda. Gets rid of my restore. I'm going to choose myself and only myself to draw a card. Alright, let's deploy Han Solo. 3/6 Han Solo. Paying 4. What is he playing? 4 Lam with Ambush. Yep. Cad Bane ability deals 1 damage. Okay. And there is 4 on Han Solo. 4 on Han Solo there. 4 and 1 is what we've done, right? Am I wrong? Yeah, so 2 HP remaining. Oh, you did 4 and 1, my bad. So, yeah, so 1 HP. Cool. So that is Bazine range. The difference here is, do we fight for that 3 damage? I don't think so. I don't think we fight for the 3. I think we just continue to set up. Let's go 3 for K2SO. Using Han's ability. He's going to want to swing into Han anyway. Let Bazine swing into Han. Die. Okay. And we still have K2SO, which is fine. Alright, I'll take the initiative. Cannot deploy Cad Bane until next turn. Let's see what we got. We got a Wrecker and we got a Green Squadron A-Wing. Let's drop that A-Wing. That puts us at 6 resources. We're close. We're close. I would like to see that Crate Dragon, but I don't know. We got Sabine Wren, we got Yoda, we got Wrecker. Cards in hand. I wonder what he has. He has at least 2, 6, 7, 8, 9. I bet he has 4 cards in hand. Cards in hand? All right, 3 cards in hand, not 4. All right, all right. Seems good. Seems good. Let's I'll swing into the Gamorrean Guards with K2SO, and we'll make you discard a card from your hand of your choice. Let's get rid of something there. Guard is out. He has a 4 damage, 4 lum in play. There goes the Ruthless Raiders. All right, all right. So 6 drop. We got a Cad Bane still. We can play Sabine and Yoda. We're gonna go to 4, so we go to 5 there. We got to get some damage on this base now. So what are we going to do? We can go 3 for Wrecker. We don't have to do the defeat. Let's see. Cad Bane has a lot there. Yeah, let's just put out some bodies. 3 for Yoda. He's definitely going to want to swing into Yoda because no one wants that Restore 2. I think that's like what I want to do here is just kind of overwhelm him a little bit, make him deal with some of these units. I need to stabilize, but I'm not there yet. We're close to Crate Dragon. Ooh, Zuckuss. We're running Bounty Hunter duos here. So there is a combination between Zuckuss and Forlom. So they get a +1/+1 when they're in play. And he's going to get the ambush while he has Forlom. So he gets to swing into Yoda. Hits Yoda for 6. I'll draw a card, and I'll choose just myself to do that. All right, so I'm glad I didn't play Wrecker. That would have been a big hit there. Let's go ahead and go 2. I'll go 2 for Sabine. Now we drew a Green Squadron A-Wing, which I will probably just play with the Han Solo ability for 1, because we have the time, because here comes Cad Bane. I use Han Solo's ability to put out a Green Squadron A-Wing, the Space Arena. And we still will get to go first, no problem. Now he can swing into Sabine if he wants, I don't mind. But we will see. He does have Raid 2 when he attacks, and now when he plays Underworld cards, he gets to have 2 damage go through. Caden Rigby, did K2 deal 2 damage to overwhelm? Damage through the cards. I'd have to check. Okay. Hey, was that Gamorrean Guard damaged at all when I swung into it, or was he full health? Do you remember? Okay, just 2 damage. Got it. Thank you. There we go. I got some damage on the board. Choose a unit to take some damage, huh? Let's go with Green Squadron A-Wing. And then you trigger the other one, and you got to bounce a card to your hand, right? I already have initiative. Okay. Takes me to 9. Right, McClunky. Draw 2 here. We drew a Ray and a Pillage. We are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are not at Crate Dragon speed yet. Not there yet. Let's drop Pillage, I guess. We need some bodies. We're at 7. We are at 7. Now, who do I want to take care of? Zuckuss is a pain. What's his face is a pain. Everyone is a pain. Man, I don't think Han Blue's going to get through this. Which, I mean, I believe it. There's always decks that are going to be good, right, in specific metas, but there's always going to be something that a deck has to do. In a big tournament, you're going to have to fight through a lot of stuff. Now, if you're paying attention to a lot of big tournaments, sometimes it's just a big net deck convention. And I think Han Blue was one of those signs of it, where you see so many Han Blues at a tournament. But they all have to kind of pilot their way through decks, and when they're going against a lot of like tier 2, tier 3 decks, there's stuff that just can get through them. But let's see here. We can take out Zuckuss. We're still going to have to deal with Forlom. Just don't know if that's what I want to do, but I think we have to. Alright. I will play Wrecker for 6. And I will destroy a card to deal 5 damage to Zuckuss there. Alright, Wrecker's in play. Cad Bane is still in play, and there are... I want more resources. We got through the Wrecker, though. Needed to play it now. We know Forlom can still come out. Here he comes. Hit me with that ambush. Hit me with that 2 damage first. Okay. And if he wants to ambush in, he'll die. Okay. We'll trade. I'll take initiative. Let's see if I'm taking this damage real quick. Knocks on Starfighter. And from there, we're going to go to 13. 13. Right. Draw 2 more cards. Redemption and Chewbacca. Thank goodness. We are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. We're going to have to drop something. We're at... Well, we're technically at 7 now. 7 cards. We can play anyone. Redemption or Chewbacca. We'll probably play Redemption, I think. Chewbacca is only going to kill a unit with 5 or less remaining HP. So nothing yet. Let's get some healing on the board. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Han Solo ability. I'm going to pay for the Redemption. And I'm going to go ahead and heal 5 from my base, putting me back down to 8. And I'll put the 5 on the Redemption, who is a 7. Yeah. No, I'm going to heal more than that. I'll just go for the full, do I want the full 8? I can't do the full 8 because I'm at 9, 7. So I will just do 2 more, which will kill it. So I kill it, and I heal 7 total from my base. Alright, I feel like that's what I got to do here. Comes 3. I'll take initiative, but he doesn't get any of the extra bonuses off of underworld units, because there's nothing for him to hit. So all he should do is play units and swing. And then I have Crate Dragon that's going to come out next turn. There comes the 4. Takes us to 13. Yep, so 2 underworld units that don't do anything. Sabine Wren and Cassian Andor. You know what I just remembered? We have a Cassian Andor. I'm going to put Cassian down. We have 2 a Cassian in the resource pile. Should remember that. Not too worried about that, though. Alright, we are at 8. Crate Dragon's a 10-10, so it's not an easy feat for him to get through. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8. So 8. Alright, Crate Dragon for 8 using Han's ability. when you play a card, I will deal damage equal to the card's cost to a base or a ground unit you control. So he's going to want to swing into Dragon. But Dragon kills everything that he swings into it, so he could try to avoid it and try to play what's on the ground. But I have to get more aggressive here. I think healing with Redemption was the right play because it gives me a little bit more breathing room. Here comes that. So it's going to take me up to 16 after the Starfighter hits me. I'll take initiative. So here comes another 3, takes me to 19. Takes me to 22. And you get me 26. Yep. $26. I don't like it. I don't like it. Are there answers here? Chewbacca and Pillage. So no answers. Also, I'm pretty sure I picked up my hand here. Yep, I know I did, actually. These are 2 cards I drew. Nope. I totally messed up. I drew a Chewbacca and a Pillage. Okay, there we go. That should be it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 cards. I think we stay at 8. There's not much I can do here. Oh, man. All right, that's game. There's no answer right there. No idea. No idea what... I mean, I could have done another Cassian at some point, but... That's a rough one. I don't know. I drew a second one. Oof. Rough for me there. Wow. Oh, Han Blue. Need more fun. And most of your Han Blue matches, you're playing a little bit more control for that aggro, but even here the aggro is a little rough. At best, you can run some takedowns for the early part. I would probably switch out the Fell Dragon since a lot of yellow sits in this weird spot where they don't need to be that powerful. They have different combat tricks, so the takedowns serve a little bit better. Wasn't seeing any of my Vigilances, which would have been good. So let's try it again. Trying it again. But, man. Am I playing Han Vigilance at PAX West this weekend? I am not. I am not. That is for sure. We'll stick with the classic blue-green control. Give myself some breathing room there. You know, the thing I like about a lot of control decks is they're forgiving. You're much more reactive, right? You can take your time and take care of stuff. If you don't have the answer in your hand that turn, you may draw it and get rid of something. And so that's one of the reasons why I'm a big fan of like mid-range control decks for the most part. All right. Let's see here. Playing a lot of Han Blue today. It's the only thing to do. Let's go. Am I playing in the big event, though? I am playing in the big event. Have I signed up for the big event, Siggy? No. I should go do that. But it will be fun. I think the PAX event will be good. You know, it's a good primer. There's other events always happening in the area, but I'm excited for that one. Andrew, Yoda, Luke, K2SO, Obi, Vel. There's a turn 1, a turn 2, and nothing else. We're not going to need this Fell the Dragon. I think we're going to drop Fell and Crate, and let's keep this and see what happens here. I feel like the more and more I play the more and more I played heroic decks, is I constantly think some of the units aren't as fun for me as they are with like villain decks or villain units. It's like I like Luke's ability, right? Luke has Restore 3. Okay, great. He can deal damage to a unit when he comes into play by by lowering its health and power by -3, or -6, -6 if a unit you control died this phase. I think that's good, but it's also just kind of like I'd rather just have something that destroys units. So I know it's not great for all situations, but I want it. All right, looks like Blair's ready. We're going to use Han Solo's ability to put out Yoda. He's going to take 2 points of damage. Siggy, I wish I could make it to play in the big event. Just don't want to do the packs part of everything. Yep. Yeah, there's a lot. I've been tempted. I did get an invite to go and lead the demos at PAX, and as nice as it is sometimes to make a little bit of extra money, it will be about 4 days of just playing and teaching people Star Wars, and I'm not really wanting to do that. Just because I don't want to like work all week, then go work on the weekend, and then go to work all week. That's a long weekend, a long week and a half there. I'll take the initiative. Right, he passes. We're gonna draw an Obi-Wan and another Yoda. Let's put something down. I guess I'll go. Man, do I want to do another Yoda? I really want to play the second Yoda, but we're gonna go ahead and put him out. Okay. Surprised he didn't want to Tarkin Town me, but he did it. Let's swing for 2 into your smuggler, and I'll draw a card. Right, we drew a Cassian, so that's not bad. Cassian will ready if we smuggle him, and he smuggles at 5, or we can simply put him out now. Here comes 2 to our base from that cartel, or that crafty smuggler. Let's go. Again, let's make him use it. 3, Han Solo. Han Solo ability to put out K2SO. K2SO takes 2 points of damage. So we have 2 points of damage on K2SO. He will probably use Tarkin Town to take it out, in which case I can make him discard a card from his hand. Oh, he takes the initiative instead. All right. I'll pass. Let's draw 2. Sabine Wren, Concordon Interceptors, but we're putting down Cassian because he has the smuggle ability. We're at 4 resources. We can play 2 cards this turn with either using Cassian's ability, or we can play Sabine Wren and Concordon Interceptors using Han Solo's ability. So let's see what we're going to do here. I think he wanted to hold off because he wanted to hold on cards in his hand from Tarkin Town and K2SO till he drew more. Ooh, if he doesn't do Tarkin Town, I'm going to swing into that smuggler. Oh, I guess I'm swinging in the guards. I'll take the 3. I'll swing into the guards for 4. Make you discard a card of your choice from your hand. All right, we got rid of a shoot first. A weak card, honestly. All right, takes me to 4. Let's do 3. Actually, let's go 3 for 3 for Concordon Interceptors. Get that unit in space. He's going to take the initiative. I'm going to use Han's ability to put out a Sabine Wren. then I'll pass. Draw 2 cards, Force Throw and Cassian. We're going to drop Cassian. Puts us at 5, so we can play Obi-Wan this turn if we want to. Let's see how long Sabine Wren stays in play. We got Tarkin Town. There's a smuggler. What is he going to do? Now I have 2 units out, so if he plays anything, Concord Dawn Interceptors will probably take that little point of damage. He's probably going to want to take out the Interceptors just because it's 1 damage that he probably won't block. Here comes Sneak Attack. Put a unit into play that costs, I think, 3 less. Yep. So card will enter play ready, and he has to defeat it at the end of the regroup phase, I believe. Ruthless Raiders. Dang. Ruthless Raiders is going to take me from 4 to 6. And he will deal 2 damage to Sabine Wren with that on-enter ability, which is annoying. Alright, well, he did his job. What do I want to do now? He has 4 damage. He's going to have to swing through that Concord Interceptor. How many cards do you have in hand? 2 cards. He probably doesn't have enough for the Interceptor to die. So let's go. I'll pay 1 for Force Throw on the Crafty Smuggler. Oh, wait. I don't have a Force unit. I'll just make you discard a card. What is it? It's a Bounty Hunter card. Okay. Swings the Interceptors, not bad. Planning on losing them anyway. He just holds on to it a little bit longer. Don't think there's anything what we can do. We can put out Han. I'll deploy Han. Let's see. Ruthless is going to hit Han pretty quickly. I'll swing for 3. Ruthless will die, and he'll go ahead and deal the 2 damage. I'll pass. He takes the initiative. Was that the best play? Probably not. Alright, that's going to put our base at 8. Not them at 8. Us at 8. We are going to be at 6 resources. Let's go ahead and throw down Sabine. 2, 5, 6. 4 cards left. Defeated this phase. Friendly unit was defeated this phase. Han Solo could be defeated this phase. So we could have a -6/-6 on our hand. I like it. I like it. Cad Bane is out. We can give him -3, -3, but Han can't kill it because he'll be at a 5. So let's go 6 then. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Get Obi out there. He can block that Cad Bane. He can absorb a couple more points of damage. Weakening Cad, and Han Solo is going to get at least 1 hit in. Or I can use Han to take out Cad Bane. One of the 2. But not many tricks. He wants to Kalanuki me. There's a Smuggler. Does he ping? Okay, right there. I will go ahead and swing into Cad Bane for 3. Yep. Let's get that damage on Cad. If he wants to swing into Obi-Wan, he will. In which case, Luke will kill out Cad Bane next turn. Here comes the hut. So he's going to look at the top 5 cards. 8 cards of his deck. He's going to search the top 8 cards of his deck for a trick, and he'll reveal it and draws it. More than likely, it's going to be, I think, Surprise Strike is the trick. So... doesn't have the resources to play really anything. Okay, there's McClunky. Got it. It's 5 damage next turn if I don't take care of Cad Bane, which I will. I'll take the initiative. Right, Cad Bane, the bounty hunter from Clone Wars, which you would have seen also in the Book of Boba Fett. Fun fact, if you're unfamiliar with it, there was some unreleased footage. Footage is in quotation marks here, where they showed Cad Bane and Boba Fett in the Clone Wars, at least some mock-up designs of their final fight. Kills the Obi-Wan. No counters on anything. But Cad Bane in the in that design was the reason. Ooh, a pillage. Yeah, I want to hold on to that pillage. We'll get rid of Rival's Fall because I feel like I have other answers. So Cad Bane was the reason why Boba Fett has the dent in his armor in the original Clone Wars layout. This was some stuff they were doing when they were still doing like missing episodes in that final Ahsoka season with the Bad Batch. There was just some artwork like that they showed of like, yeah, this was probably what was going to happen, but they never went and did that. So it was really cool to see Cad Bane and Boba kind of have that square off a bit in the Book of Boba Fett. I think that was definitely something we wanted to see with the way the tensions were ran between those two sets, you know? So those two groups of bounty hunters. So I think it was cool. All right, we got the initiative. We can Luke Skywalker this guy right out of the water, which is what we got to do. Let's go ahead and do it. We'll pay 7, -3 on Cad Bane. All right, Luke is in play. I've only taken 8 points of damage. He has 4 damage on the board. He cannot exhaust to do any regular points, so best he can Klanuki me and bounce Jabba if he wants to. That's fine. I'll take 3 points of damage. We'll leave it at that. We got Pillage in hand, Obi-Wan in hand, and a Rey in hand. So it's all about getting that Rey in and hopefully keeping units alive to have some fun there. Let's make sure I mark that Han Solo has been used. Luke for 2, takes out the shield. Makes sense. I'll take initiative. He'll Klanuki. Oh, here comes 6 for Xanadu Blood. Oh, Ruthless Raiders. Puts my base at 10. 10 and Luke at 4. Alright, he can still swing. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so Luke should be dead. Yes? That was the right math? Yep. That is correct. Cool. Sign in blood indeed. Sign in blood indeed. Draw 2 cards. Again, still not that scared. Ooh, redemption. Perfect. I'll take that redemption. We got enough cards, I think. We don't need to resource anything. We got the redemption here, so we're going to heal a bit, and we'll be be fine against the Redemption. We just have to watch out for Klanuki, and that is 3-1. If you drew another one, we're just trying to avoid 4 points of damage, so we can absorb 5. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, snap. I did it wrong. Let's go. We're gonna have to do it. 7. Using this. Team Grizzly, what's up? You're about to see me lose again to Cad Bane Yellow here. I'm going to play Redemption, and I'll have to damage it for 2 with Han's ability, and I will go ahead and absorb 5 points of damage from my base and bring myself down to 7. Alright, so we have a Sentinel unit in play to block that Ruthless Raiders. We've healed ourselves down to 7. 7-3 now. Let's see what happens. Here comes the Smuggler. It puts me to 8. Unless he has something else that's going to ping me, or Drew the McClunky, we're okay. I'll take initiative. Gotta buy myself some time. McClunky for free. Team Grizzly thought Young Han was supposed to be OP. I think Young Han is OP in the higher levels, but I think if you take Young Han to like a lot of, you know, not wider variety tournaments, but like, you know, where everyone's playing a variety of decks, then it's going to struggle a bit because there's a lot of decks that can really deal with it, but they're not tier 1 decks total. All right, so total we're going to be taking 6 damage here from the Raiders and from the Jabba, so we're going to go from 7 to 13. Get that marked out. But overall, like, you know, Young Han can struggle with some stuff. When you think about Bosk or you think about Vader, decks that can like start pinging you are going to be harmful. You know, not something you want to see. Hey, a Luke and a Chewbacca. All right, we got to kill some stuff. 5 or less remaining HP. We could kill Forlum. Need more healing, though. Let's put out the pillage. We're at 8. We got Obi-Wan Kenobi still we can play. 5 damage to a ground unit. Little Team Grizzly, little Grizzlies here. What's up? You're just watching me lose. Watching me lose some with some Han Blue right now. All right, we can Sentinel up and block 6 points of damage, and Obi-Wan will die for sure. I'm hoping he's running out. He should be out of Muklanukis real quick. We got Obi-Wan, who's not going to do a whole lot. I mean, Luke's not going to do a whole lot on enter, honestly. We got Wrecker, who can take out Forlom himself if we need it, and Chewbacca, which can take out Forlom himself. Chewbacca also has grit, so maybe we'll do that. So let's pay 8, and we're going to go ahead and play Chewbacca, and we're going to defeat Forlom since he has 5 or less HP. Right, a grit unit with 10 health. I'm hoping stays alive a little bit longer, that he can't ping it away, and then hopefully next turn we can get Obi-Wan or even a Luke out after a big swing here. So, but man, Han Blue. What do I like about it? What do I don't like about it? I like that I can play units early. It's a penalty, obviously, taking the damage. I like you want to kind of play it a little bit more of that higher range of card cost, and it feels feasible, right? Like, I think all the best cards, especially in blue, white, and red, white, are so high cost when we're looking at things like Mace and Luke's and Redemptions, but, you know, but it's hard to get. We're going to take 4 damage here, so we're going to go from 13 to 17 real quick. I'll take initiative. You know, and I like that. I like being able to play some of those really great cards. I think that's where Light Side struggles a lot. So is a lot of their great stuff. It's tough to get to. Nice. Third place is pretty solid. I'll take it. I take third place. My goal for this PAX event is I'd love to make top 8, but we will see. We will see. For PAX Prime, or PAX West, sorry. I always forget that they dropped the Prime several years ago. Java into Chewbacca. Okay, there's 2 there. Gotta get this Luke and this Ray out. Here comes 6 for another Raiders. Yep, another Raiders. 2 to base, 2 to Chewbacca. Puts me at 19. Not a fan of 19. Man, is Han Blue just getting destroyed by Cad Bane? And my goodness, how many more of these am I going to see? All right, he passes. There goes Chewbacca. 1 and 2. We got Poe Dameron and we got Luke Skywalker. Okay. Maybe too late, honestly. Poe is not going to do much here. We're going to drop him. Let's go here and here. Chewbacca is going to be a big swing for sure, so let's do that first. And we got Luke, who we can play and give something -6, -6. Unfortunately, that -6, -6 is going to kill a Raider, which means I'm going to take 2 more points of damage, which is a lot when you're at 19 here. So, but it's definitely what I want to do, and I'm worried he's not going to let me do it. We got to get swing first with the 10. All right, I'll swing on your base for a total of 13. Sorry. Yeah. Right? I think I did. No, maybe I didn't. Maybe I missed your Tarkin Town. So 16 or so. You did. All right. Yep, I missed the Tarkin Town. Well, there's no answer there. I don't know how I missed him doing that Tarkin Town. There really isn't anything here they can do. You got Wreckers, you got Lukes. Without a redemption, you're really not going to get anywhere here. Best I can do is Luke for 3. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just give one of the Raiders -3, -3. And we will take 5 points of damage, maybe this turn. Let's see what happens here. Bazine takes a look at my hand. Look at my hand. It's mostly expensive garbage at this point. sorry. It's been expensive garbage. Draw card. Well, I'll play Restored ARC. All right. Obi-Wan, Wrecker, and Rey in hand. Here comes 4 more damage. Drops me to put us at 23. And I got to go back and change their life total because they never get hit for a total of 13. I'll take initiative. Do I have an answer for this match? He has to take out Luke because I got to swing for that restore 3. He has 4 damage on field, and there really isn't anything to do. People don't want to think Raider is solid, but Raider really puts end games in a weird position. You can't let them stay out there for too long because they do that 4 damage adds up, but that extra point can just do so much. Like even if you let them out there for too long, you just get to this point of like killing them is also just as harmful as letting them stay. So he plays another Job of the Hut. He's going to look for top 8, find a trick, draw it, reveal it. I have no idea if he's out of Malakukis yet, but I'm hoping. Man. No tricks. So no surprise strikes. No Klanukis. Okay. Still in this a bit. Not a lot. Not really. With 2 death triggers that can get me up to 28, it doesn't feel like I'm in this match. Luke has to be swinging every turn into units and restoring 3. The restored ARC is going to have to do some work. I need a redemption right now. Said we got 2 pillages. I don't care. I don't care about the pillage. Right? I could run 2 of them. 1, 2. I can play both, but I think let's play 1. Yeah. Don't care about pillage at this point. We got to swing. We got to do some damage. We got to put in some work. He has 8 damage on the board already, so I am dead if I can't think of something. Just dead. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or do I want 5? Yeah, we'll do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Use 5 for Obi-Wan's ability here. Put Obi-Wan in using Han's ability. Am I getting ready for a showdown? Great question, Team Grizzly. I'm actually getting ready for PAX West is going to have a big event. I'm going to go 28 here. PAX West has a big constructed event. First place gets a case. Second place gets, I think, 2 boxes. Third place gets 2 boxes. And then it's like a box for 4th and 5th. And I think everyone else splits 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th split half a box. Or 6th and 7th split half a box. Or 5th, and either way. There's boxes and cases over at PAX. And that's kind of what I'm prepping for at the moment. Am I going to play this? No. I'm definitely playing Kira. You know me, I like the control matchups. So for the showdown, something will happen. Something fun. Let's swing with Luke into Bazine. We'll take out Bazine. I'll take 1 and I'll heal 3. Go to 25. Swing into your base for 2, restore 1. Whew. On a relentless pursuit, Obi-Wan. Gosh, that's just captured into the leader. Or into the unit, because that needs to match the cost. We can wreck her for no reason. Can't even kill Jabba. All right, that's game. You got me. Oof. You know, not from my end. Doesn't feel like a chess match. I feel like a beat down right there. Let's see, Team Grizzly. I'll probably just let Little Grizzly play the sets showdown. Yeah, showdown stuff will be fun. The cards don't look great for the prizes this time, but that's not what showdowns are really about. You know, it's always good entry level into understanding how the bigger events will work, which is good. So I get it. You know, you don't need to put too many chase cards in there. Oh man, man, what a rough match. Rough match. Okay, let's switch it up. I can do one more and switch this. Let's just go to Kira. No, this is a Han Solo match, right? So let's see. Oh, what would I change here? What is not working? Force throws. I never had a leader out, which is why I like Kanan so much in the spot. I never had a force user really out. Yeah, Young Han is fine. Like, I really do think Young Han, there's a reason why it sits in the tier 1 slot, but, you know, there's always going to be decks that sit there that are good wherever the current meta is at. And if more people branch out, they try some stuff, then sometimes that can really disrupt tier 1 decks. If you took Han Blue into a tournament where everyone again was playing stuff like Boss, Cad Bane, Vader, all these things that have steady points of damage being distributed, you can find yourself like not getting, you know, full advantage of some stuff. So there's definitely some bad matches there. Let's go ahead and do one more. No changes to this deck. I want to familiarize myself more with it, but again, it's also prep for Saturday when I'm playing against Han Blues. I'm remembering, like, what is it they're trying to do? What is it they want to get out on certain turns, and what can I expect from them, right? We'll see. The deck does a lot. It wants to focus on some hand disruption. It wants some healing. It wants a steady tempo. But at the same time, it is slow. It moves around like 1 unit a turn, and that can obviously cause some problems. So is that different from anything else in the control world? Not really. You're usually playing one thing a turn, but what makes a lot of cards or decks really good is when you're swarming, right? When you look at cards like Sabine or Boba or Han, some of their big moves are when they get multiple units into play. And I think that's important for sure. So, all right, let's do it again. I'll have the initiative. 1, 2, Crate Dragon, Pillage. Oh, cards I don't want. Cassian, Rivals Fall, and Luke Skywalker. This is all bad. I can play double Cassians. Let's mulligan. I'm gonna mulligan this hand. Go from here. Store showdowns. I'm hoping we get spoiled soon. I've seen a couple of stores put them out. I think probably just stores that know they're going to get their product and what they want to do, but I haven't seen anything in our local area. Right now, there's a couple of other big events locally. There's a big one in the Tacoma area, which is just south of Seattle, that's happening this weekend. Obviously, there's PAX Prime, or PAX West, sorry. And then a lot of people are prepping for a PQ. So I know I have 2 PQs to prepare for myself. One here in the Oregon area and the other one in the Oklahoma area. I just drew 2 Poes, a Redemption, a Sabine, Yoda, well, that looked better, and Restored ARC. So I want all of these cards, but I can't keep them. Let's go with Redemption out and Poe is out. I don't think Poe's going to do the job, honestly. I'm going to drop both Poes? No. I think 1 Poe's for sure, but I don't know if you should do 2. Let's go with Sabine then. Sabine and a Poe, giving us Redemption and Poe Dameron. So, right. I'll put Restored ARC out. So no Han ability turn 1. Let's try to make him work for it. Let's not give him such easy kills. The theme of so many villain decks is not trying to give him easy kills. Alright, Cat Bane versus Han Solo. Final match. Crafty Smuggler comes into play. Is Blue Chewie in this deck? It sure was. I watched him die in one turn before he could swing. So, that's my opponent. Are you triggering Cat Bane? Okay. Alright, I'll take initiative. Alright, he passes. Blue Chewie's definitely got to be in the deck. I think Blue Chewie is super fun. Is he fun at 8? This is okay at 7, but man, I wish it was a 6, right? But I mean, with that kind of grit, though, it's not bad. All right, we drew a pillage. We got Poe Dameron still in hand. We have redemption. Are we going to keep pillage? Maybe we should. Maybe we short. I'm going to drop Poe. We'll play pillage next turn. We'll stick with that. And watch how much I'm displaying my hand there. Not that Blair's going to cheat me in practice. All right, let's play Yoda for 3. Get a normal undamaged Yoda out. Should I have swung with Restored ARC? Sure, but if he wants to waste Tarkin Town on the Restored ARC, I'm not gonna care. See, now I can do attack Yoda with Tarkin Town and I'll draw a card, which is fine. I'll swing for 2 on your base with Restored ARC. Let's see here. Do I feel better about this? What is this? Game 4? Probably not. There's McClunky. Okay. Archwing dies from the McClunky, doing 3 damage. I'll take initiative. He can Tarkin Town, but he'll probably just play Smuggler and hit me for 1. And then kill off Yoda next turn if he wants to. Oh, Cloud Rider. Cloud Rider has ambush, so he gets to come in and swing for 3. 1 health. I draw a card. I'm going to draw an Obi-Wan. Pass. All right. Another Yoda and another pillage. Decisions. All right. You know what? You want to give me these pillages? Let's see what we can do here. There's no cards in play. Like, no units. We know he has a smuggler. Let's get rid of some of those things. He should have 4, 5, 6 cards. 6, so he probably has 5 cards left in hand. Alright, let's go. I'm going to pay 4 for pillage, and I'll choose you to discard 2 cards of your choice from your hand. What will he get rid of? One thing I find disappointing when I'm playing anything that isn't have command in there, the green color, is I miss ramp, right? I want to play aggressively. I want to feel like I'm ahead of an opponent. I really don't ever like being on the same level. So I just love ramp. I'll take initiative. He passes. What he doesn't know is he's going to get another pillage. All right, we got a Cassian in the resource pile. We can smuggle him out for 5 with that ready ability. We've taken no points of damage, so I definitely don't mind using pillage again this turn. We can use pillage, and we can put out a Green Squadron A-Wing if we want. And Han Solo. 5 resources. Let's play another pillage and make you discard 2 cards from your hand. What is he losing now? Klanuki and something else. 4 on base. We're going to put out Green Squadron A-Wing. Green Squadron A-Wing with Han's ability for 1. If he wants to use Tarkentown, he can. If he wants to play a unit, he can. Oh, he just takes the initiative. Ding ding. What do I want to happen then? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's put out Solo. And I'll pass. No, I did not attack. We drew Sabine Wren and another Green Squadron A-Wing. Let's drop a Sabine right now. Puts us at 5, or 6, sorry, so we can use Han's ability to put out Luke. Give something -3, or we can just simply throw out Obi-Wan Kenobi for an even 6. What will he do first? Okay. If he does the trigger, then that is exactly what I'll do, is use Luke's ability to kill one of the guards. Yep. 6. We'll give one of the guards -6, -6, preferably the one that was already in play. Yep. All right, so that is out. He has 2 resources. Most he's going to bring in Cat Bane, which is fine. Let him do that. Oh, yes, he does. 2 damage here. Cad will hit him for 4. Cad can't finish him. He needs to play an event. I'll take initiative. Let's take the initiative, and Han will just take whatever damage he plays, unless it's Klanuki. Ooh, base. He's hitting the base. Base goes to 8. Didn't think he'd do that. We got a Ray. We got a Wrecker. We're going to drop a Green Squadron A-Wing. Puts us at 7 resources. We have Han, and we have Luke, and we have Wrecker. What are they going to do? I wonder if we just go Obi-Wan. I think that's what we do. I think we just go Obi-Wan. Well, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We could Wrecker. We could Wrecker for that and deal 5 damage to guards. Let's do it. We'll pay 6. What do I have? Yeah, we'll pay 6. We're going to pay 6 for Wrecker. We're going to destroy a resource and deal 5 damage to the Gamorrean when he comes into play. Man, now I wish I saved that Green Squadron A-Wing. Put that out for 1. I wonder if that's like one of the main tricks of this deck, is to use those small guys in moments like this. Right, another swing on my base, this time for 4, taking me up to 12. I'll swing for 6 on your base and I'll heal 3. I'll go to 9. That damage in. That damage in. Ooh, I gotta discard a card. I think we'll get rid of a Ray since we have Obi-Wan here. I'll swing for a 3 on your base with Han Solo. Get him over to 11. Game 4. If Game 4 is the one I win, like, that's cool, but still. I just can't believe how bad I've gotten beaten. I'll take initiative. Not to take anything away from Cat Bane or the way the player plays, but man, I really expected just to have a couple more different lines of play with this deck. All right, we are at 6 resources. Let's throw out the man. Let's stay at 6. Let's stay at 6 right now. I'll pay 6 for Obi-Wan Kenobi with Sentinel. So we got Obi-Wan in there to give Force users a +2 experience token and draw a card. Of course, we are going to choose Luke Skywalker for that Force user since he's our only one in play, and we really want to keep our guy with Restore 3 in the field. At this point, we're not even using Han's ability. We want to get to it with like Redemption, but we can cheat that in. 7 for Fennec Shand with the Ambush. 2 damage to a unit I control, right there. Right into Han Solo. So Fennec's ability is on attack, she can deal damage to a unit. And that amount of damage is determined by the different resource cost in her discard pile. So they all have to be different. Okay. Okay. And then Fennec hits him for the final 4. And Fennec takes 4 back. I will put 2 experience counters on Luke Skywalker. And Luke Skywalker also draws me a card since he's a Force user. Okay. Alright. I will swing on your base for a total of 8, and I will heal myself 3. Take 4. I will hit your base for 7 with Wrecker. Yep. Oh! Got it with that Wrecker. Was it fast? I mean, that's my question. Was this feel fast? 15 minutes as opposed to those other games? Man, I don't know. How bad did those double pillages hurt? You feel like that made a big difference? It's fine. Let's see here. Yes. Okay. That was a real big, like, yes. Yes, it did. Yeah, if the units can stay in play in this deck, it feels good. But if you're losing a unit every turn, then it just kind of feels like I'm never getting any good setup. And I think with a deck like Cat or anything that's really aggressive with points of damage being distributed, or strong recursion with that Java and Lanuki, it's just really hard to keep anything out. And if nothing's out, by the time something else is there, everything's just the same target over and over, especially with those Ruthless Raiders coming in. But all this deck was really good. Let's go ahead and take a look at it again here. So you can see the deck again. Here's what we ran: Forced Throw, Restored ARC. Everything in here, I think what I would have taken out in this matchup if I had sideboard would probably be Rival's Fall, Fell's Dragon, and switch them out for some lower cost units to just kind of stabilize, whether it be something with Sentinel or even just like takedowns. But yeah. Appreciate everyone hanging around, watching, joining in. We'll be back live on Thursday, going over a few more of this stuff. We'll throw another deck, maybe Kira, as I take Kira to PAX West this Saturday, but we'll take it from there. Thanks everyone for watching. Enjoy your week. Enjoy the spoilers that we may see tomorrow. May the Force be with you.